The world is changing. It is always constantly changing. May it be according to or against our will. Changes in the surroundings will always occur. Natural hazards are basically everywhere and will eventually take place unexpectedly in no time. Some kinds of natural disasters can be prepared for, such as typhoons, earthquakes, and some volcanic eruption. Just like here in the Philippines, we all know that it is one of the Pacific countries that is prone to strong, frequent typhoons and floods. According to the Asia Disaster Reduction Center (ADRC), since the Philippines is located along the typhoon belt in the Pacific, it is visited by an average of 20 typhoons every year, 5 of which are destructive, as in addition, the Philippines is also part of the Pacific Ring of Fire, which make it vulnerable to frequent earthquakes and volcanic eruption. Its geographical location and physical environment also contribute to its high susceptibility to tsunami, sea level rise, landslides, flood or flooding, and drought. Just as recently, the northern part of the Philippines was tragically visited by typhoons, Bangka or locally named as Ulysses and Goni or locally named as Rolly. Last November 2020, while the Visayas and Mindanao were affected by Typhoon Vicky, the preceding month of the said year, all of these typhoons resulted in massive flash floods in the country. Main reasons of having floods were this occurrence of typhoons but illegal logging, deforestation, poor urban planning and design, clogged waterways due to regional polluting are also some huge factors to consider. According to Melissa Danchak, May 2018, some 80% of the world's waterways is dumped, largely untreated, back into the environment, polluting rivers, lakes, and oceans. This widespread problem of water pollution is jeopardizing our health. Maybe if we reduce or at least fix our waste management in the country, we can slowly have progress on ensuring a better situation, not only for ourselves but most importantly for our environment. Discipline starts from ourselves and then can be shared and spread to others until it reaches each of every one of us living on this planet. Awareness on the effects of how disastrous it can be if we would take care and give importance to the environment. We should take care for granted the privilege of life and natural resources that has been given to us with extensive access. We must nourish the availability of warmth and light from the sun, the cold of the night and rain, the comfort of having a home, the fullness of the tummy, the access to the internet, and all the other luxurious things that the world has us of today. Plant more trees instead of cutting them endlessly and replace 10 times those that have been cut to help ease climate change and global warming on the planet. Avoid contact use of plastic wares, most especially if you have no plan on putting it in the right recycling places. Use metal-based utensils for the betterment of the environment. As said by the Green Coast community, we only have one Earth as our home. We are the one who's responsible for its changes, and we are the one who's going to be affected after all. If only we could reflect on ourselves and on what actions to take place for the consequences of our irrationality, recklessness, polluting and throwing away on our own land, maybe we could do better. Pope John Paul II once said, "The earth will not continue to offer its harvest except with faithful stewardship." We cannot say we love the land and then take steps to destroy it for use by future generations. We must show significance to nature and then it will be significant for us to stay and live in its